A poem by British writer Rudyard Kipling has been removed by students at Manchester University in the northwest of England. They claim the author, who's best known for writing The Jungle Book, was racist. The poem If, that was penned in 1909, was displayed in a newly renovated campus building, but was quickly criticized by members of the student union who said they should have been consulted beforehand. They say Kipling sought to legitimize the British Empire's presence in India and dehumanize people of color. A verse from civil rights activist Maya Angelou's Still I Rise has now replaced the poem. We asked people in London about the students' initiative.
Well, he's a man of his time, and you've got to accept that that was his time. Today, maybe not, but you don't deface things just because you don't agree with it. That's free speech is out the window if you do that.
Oh, that's a trick question. I'm not really into art and that kind of thing, but I did read the report that they'd vandalised it, and I think that's really bad in any occasion.
I don't agree with defacing. I think there are other ways of protesting your point. I think when we're looking back on history and judging people from the framework that they existed in, it's a little bit different, I think.
Everything in a time period is significant in its own right. You know, we can look at those in different views and attitudes now.
I think we can learn a little bit from that, you know, that it was a bad thing to do, you know, that it's not right now, but still, you know, people did do it in the past.
I don't think that we should then disregard them as people or their works just because of an opinion they had that actually...
I think there have been many great artists also in this museum who've been quite misogynistic and quite problematic people in their private lives, but that doesn't necessarily mean that their art conveys that values, but it also can mean that. So it should be acknowledged and it should be there open for discussion, but definitely it shouldn't be censored.
Kipling is, of course, not the only author whose work has been criticized as of late. Here are a few of the others.
It was that Western material achievement and progress made no dent on the rounded sleep of China.
At once, he forgave me for all of my friends, without his ever saying anything. There was simply a little something shameful between us, like the spilling open of the horses in bullfighting.
There is a trait in the Jewish character that does provoke animosity. Maybe it's a kind of lack of generosity towards non-Jews. Hitler didn't just pick on them for no reason.
You let in the Jew, and the Jew rotted your empire, and you yourselves out-Jewed the Jew, and the big Jew has rotted every nation he's wormed into.